tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. The Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. First and 10. Here's Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98, over 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns. And, you know, this is a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What's his role?
Talking about, can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself, it's continuing to develop in his craft. And I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams.
Okay,
and
this
doesn't
is
give up on
speed
anything.
He's covering everyone.
Now we talk about oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
And they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Come on, let's go!
Now Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it, right?
It's really fascinating at what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriot territory. So they're operating in the red zone.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's second down. Okay, starting lineup time offensively, Charles, for the Dallas Cowboys.
And how about them at number 4 in the 2016 draft? Big needs on the defensive line, and they go with the running back.
They go star power.
They went star power, but Ezekiel Elliott, in a lot of ways, was exactly the right decision. When they had winning success in 2014, they did it running the football. Elliott can do that for them again.
And the offense still needs 9 yards here on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Lance Dunbar, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Danny Amendola on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them to the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 2nd down, here's Brady going underneath to Blunt. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Brady going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Deion Lewis there, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
No.
Amendola catching it left side. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Here, trying to be Butler.
Let's go.
1st down, Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He completes it to Bryant. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But
FaceTime Jameson.
When we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
Yes.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
On 2nd down, Elliott able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Prescott complete to Jason Witten. It'll be a game
Hovering him.
and they're able
I took
to
the
get
person away
within
from this one.
4th and inches.
Of course I did.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Long in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. Now Prescott. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
What are you covering him? Idiot! That's why the Patriots suck. This game is so stupid. I put people there, but they weren't there.
He knows that's
Is this game done? Let me just switch the play, I guess.
that's where he has to make plays to help his
I mean,
team. And
none of my plays work.
Him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up
Get
the
him
defense.
next
Hold
time.
him to 1 yard on a first
He
down
keeps
run.
going for it. That's your
Be interesting to
weakness.
see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
See, yes, good job. Good job. Good job.
Intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like the guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Now Dunbar, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Injury time, yes.
Not a good sign here. He is still down on the field. And he's obviously an integral
Yeah,
part
baby.
of this
Injury
offense.
timeout,
The
that's
Cowboys
what
will
you
call on
get.
Dan Bailey here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Get out of here.
And Bailey able to knock it through. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. I feel like we just ran a marathon. That was a long drive. They probably wanted 6 if they're going to go that many plays.
And there were no checkpoints, no watering stations, nothing like that, right? Terrific job by the offense because not only did they possess the ball for that long,
Go ahead
they
and
wore down the
kneel.
defense. That could pay dividends later.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk.
I won. Let's go. I won. I won that match. I won that match. I won that match. I totally destroyed him. I'll see you later. Peace out.